And next, another topic was the quantum chemistry. This has two parts. The part one is the basic concepts of the quantum chemistry, and part two is the Schrodinger wave equation for the hydrogen atom, which is not asked for the exam, but there's some theoretical points we will discuss, and the derivation will be given to you. You have to go through it. This is the basic Schrodinger time independent Schrodinger equation, where psi is the wave equation. Yeah, by rearranging the times, you will obtain this term. And the possible solutions are psi equals to cos kx, where k is equals to 2m into energy minus potential energy by h cut square. H cut square is nothing but h by 2 pi. So these are the assumed solutions. We have to go through it. And the two terms here different. Probable density. Probable density, the number of electrons can be found over a unit volume, which is defined as a psi into psi star. Psi star is nothing but conjugate of the psi function. Psi square is the units of inverse length volume in 1D and 3D. And another one is the important normalization process, normalization of the wave equation. If psi is the solution of the time independent Schrodinger equation, then psi n psi, where n is any constant, we can find a normalization constant n such that the proportionality of the Bohr interpretation becomes an equality. Here you have to note down that probability of total probability equals to 1. By integrating minus infinity to infinity all over the space, the probability must be equals to 1. If someone says the solution for the wave equation as answer, you can obtain the n by putting this equation, solving this equation as n equals to integration of minus infinity to the infinity psi into psi star d tau, which is the volume integral. So for as you already seen the time independent Schrodinger wave equation, here when the particle is free, there is no potential energy, no forces are acting, no potential energy. So V is equals to 0. Then the time independent Schrodinger wave equation becomes this. And here you have to remember the few properties of the eigenvalues and eigenfunction. You already came across the chapter MBA 1101. There some different eigenfunctions are. If some operator acts on a function, it gives a constant into eigenfunction. That constant is called eigenvalue, and the function is called eigenfunction. Here I described a few operators. First one is Hamiltonian operator. It is also called as energy operator. This is like this: minus h cut square by 2 into mass into dou square by dou x square plus potential, and its eigenvalue is energy. And position and moment of x cap equals to x into, this is into, and y cap is equal to y into, and moment matter is equals to minus I into h cut square, h cut into dou by dou x. It is in the x direction. If in the y direction, dou by dou y. In the z direction, dou by z. It is described in 3D as this like. You can also construct other operators like E for px square by 2m, x energy operator in the x direction. Px you already know. Substitute in this the above term, you will get the operator for energy. First operator, if any operator acting on the function, it will give constant into the other function, same function. That function is called eigenfunction and the value called eigenvalue. Here I have eigenvalues are the operator's values. And also Hermitsky real eigenvalues, orthogonal eigenfunctions. Here you have to take care about the orthogonal eigenfunctions, real eigenvalues. You already know that for only Hermitian operators or matrices, the values comes eigenvalues are real. In real experiments, we only want real values. That's why the operator must be Hermitian matrix. So Hermitian matrix follows A is equals to SR. If any wave function can be expressed as a linear combination of eigenfunctions of any same operator, psi1, psi2, psi star, or operators of like px. Psi is can be expressed as a c1, psi1. This is a linear combinations. And another value here, you have to note down that expectation value. Expected, the formula for the expectation value here. The formula for the expectation value is this. The psi into operator into psi star into volume integral. Expectation values are also asked in the exam. You have to careful about this formula and integrate into our value. It will give the expectation value. If a function become here, some other formulas are different, and we also know the properties of the commutator. This is the formula for the commutator. I also given one example for how to calculate the commutator. And next also, basically here one thing we must take care about that. The expectation value is nothing but if the function is eigenfunction for the same operator, the expectation will be the eigenvalue. However, I clearly show the calculation, and in the final, you will get omega as the for a function which is eigenfunction to the operator, you will get the expectation value as the eigenvalue. If the function is not a eigenfunction for the operator, you can write the psi as the linear combination of eigenfunctions of this operator. And solving, you will get the final formula for the expectation value for eigenfunctions which are not eigenfunctions for this operator. And moving on to the next. Here one problem statement is given. How to solve the particle in a box. I clearly described the rules followed by the waves is to accept the boundary conditions. You will get by keep noting the boundary conditions, you will get to know the solution. And here the particle in a box, you have to obtain the wave equation first. We assumed for free particles, the time independent Schrodinger equation can be written like this. The basic solutions are psi is equal to c sin x. Here two unknown constant. This will be extracted by putting the boundary conditions. X equals to 0, one boundary, and x equals to L, this is the another boundary. At both these, psi becomes 0. The reason why is noted here. You will go through these conditions and extract the constant C and D, and you will get the final solution as for a particle in a box equal to psi is equal to C sin and pi L by x. The quantum hydrogen atom. This is all the solving of the Schrodinger wave equation for the hydrogen atom. This is a large problem. Basically, these derivations are out of syllabus and not given to the exam, but you will have to know the final solution, which is very important. From the property of separable variables, it can be written as psi of r theta phi is equals to radial wave function into psi of theta phi function. All the derivation and the final solution noted down here. I go through the solving radial function, theta function, phi functions, and listing all these properties here. Then this is the final solution for Schrodinger wave equation of the hydrogen, and this is all the derivation for it. Yes. You already know the formula for the probability density. I already discussed. It is the volume integral of psi and psi star over the volume. In spherical polar coordinates, generally the universe considered as a sphere. So spherical polar coordinates doing in that way must be useful. And also you know the formula for the A0 Bohr radius. Here the formula is noted. You have to take care of that. And the potential in the time independent Schrodinger wave equation only depends on R. depends on the potential depends on or distance between the particle and the nucleus. And finally, I described the angular momentum. L is the angular momentum operator. The operators for each node, we defined operators for Hamiltonian operator for energy, momentum operator, and x, y, z operators, and finally angular momentum operator and Lx, Ly, Lz in each direction angular momentum operators. By doing this calculation, by going through this calculation, you will get to know that which operator. And the key point here, L square is perpendicular to the Lx. Orthogonal, commutate each other. They will commutate each other. Here they not orthogonal, sorry. Lx and Lx, L square and Lx commutate each other. L square, Ly commutate each other. L square and L2, Lz is also commutate each other. The key points for the summary, I am giving the key points. First, the condition for the orthogonal is integral psi into psi star must be equals to 0. Volume integral of psi into psi star must be equals to 0 for orthogonal. If two wave functions are set to orthogonal, you have to write is integral volume integral of psi 1 into psi star equals to 0. And for finding the probability, you have to write psi into psi star volume integral equals to the probability density. These are the key areas asking for the exam, and finding the constant by using this formula are the key points asking for the exam. Are very important, and take the slides, everything useful for the exams are depicted. You are going through the formulas and remembering will be useful for the exam. And finally, if anyone interested, we can go through the derivation of the Schrodinger equation for each atom. I provide the drive link. Here you can find the detailed derivation of the Schrodinger equation. The credit goes to Professor Sanjay Kumar, Department of Chemistry, IITM. Thank you.